next, the Broncos and Jaguars face off for the 14th time. Denver can even up the series at 7 apiece, or Jacksonville will win their 5th in the last 7 in the series. It's week 2, and it's next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
Now Lawrence on first down. Being chased out left. And right away he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. From the shotgun, Lawrence flush to his right. This one into the hands of Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 13 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Charles, a look there at the Jaguars draft class for 2021. And no question, this will all be judged by how Trevor Lawrence performs. But Urban Meyer and crew, they were also able to pick up some potential building blocks later on.
And that's part of the grand plan, because when you draft Trevor Lawrence, you have to surround him with talent. How about picking up Travis Etienne at number 25 in the first round, the second running back taken in the pick from the Jalen Ramsey trade. And then in some serendipity, in the second round, they got a corner, Tyson Campbell, who they hope can replace Jalen Ramsey, as well as a big offensive tackle in Stanford's Walker Little.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Well, we saw Trevor Lawrence take plenty of deep shots in his days at Clemson, and he shows off that cannon of an arm here as a rookie at the NFL level.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And that throw... Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Big Mike Purcell with a tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Lawrence. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And shedding a man at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, here is Jones. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career of this rookie quarterback. His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, "Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars." Marvin Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. His first career touchdown pass. And on 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Flush to his right. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. A young quarterback. On first down, Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
And that's one as a defender where you never take your eyes off the quarterback. You're not looking for blockers or worrying about running into one of your own men.
Ready, break.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Play action, it's Lawrence. And Shark hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run it now with Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen roast.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Finding room inside the 40. Touchdown, Jaguars! Trevor Lawrence, 53 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it.
Lawrence will throw. His throw incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On the run, it's Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Now this throw caught left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. They run. Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run here with Robinson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVisca Chenault with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Robinson, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep running.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.